Okay, so this is why being a griefer is better than grinding out here in 2026, in GTA Online in 2026. Okay, feel free to drop your opinion in the comments. I would appreciate it, man. And make sure you guys hit that like button. So look, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, okay? Because I used to do, well, it's been a long time since I've grinded, right? Back in PS3 days, and we did a little bit on PS4, so I had my time, right? And I've talked about this several times, but back when I used to do grinding is completely different compared to how it is now, and I understand that. And a lot of people will say, ATA, you don't know what it's like to have to grind. And I'm like, listen, man, back when I did it, this is back when the rooftop rumble missions were a big thing, Martin missions, all these things, right? Like still doing Simeon stuff. But missions and all that stuff, I don't know, like you only had to do it so much because you got more value back then versus what you get now, right? Rockstar literally makes you work your ass off in GTA Online 2026, and you don't even really get much from it, right? You can spend 10 hours grinding and not even get much from it by the time you sit there and buy whatever you want from Legendary, Pegasus, whatever it is. We look at this lobby right now, we got level 73, 54, 64, 85, all these low levels below level 100, right? It's not all about rank, but it kind of shows, okay? But from then to now it's different. But being a griefer compared to grinding, you have the freedom to do what you want to do. You learn about, obviously the map, stuff like that. You learn about what you need to do, what you don't need to do. I mean, everybody has their own play styles, everybody has their own. I feel like somebody's like right here on my shit. Everybody has their own stuff that they enjoy doing, and people are very quick to judge a griefer, right? And especially a lot of anti-griefer content creators, particularly. And they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing that. I can't believe you're doing that. But a lot of people can't ever say anything besides, well, you just use the Oppressor Mk2 and you have no life. But yet the majority of grinders use it too. Don't be hypocritical. You know what I mean? Kind of like before I used God mode, right? And everybody used to talk shit whenever I die by somebody using it. But the moment that I started using it, everybody's like, I can't believe you'd stoop so low to do that, man. You really gonna be that bad of a person and GTA player to have to use God mode, man? I can't believe you would do that. Like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody would hear that shit, But let's be honest, man. Like, the satisfaction of taking out other players in a toxic crime game, a sandbox crime game, right, is very satisfying. And until you do it, you don't really understand. A lot of people say, well, ATA, you're just going after people that aren't bothering you. They're minding their own business and they don't want to get into that. If they did, they would come after you. And that's not always the case. There's some people that are very into PvP and very into doing stuff, but maybe they're just like waiting for somebody to come to them. You can say the same thing. You don't really know unless like talk to him on the mic or whatever else. What's this guy do? He's got a fucking sticky on the door. I bet he's sitting in God mode in there. You ain't getting me with that shit. Wooly 85. I'll give it to him. That's smart. Almost level 800 in there. That's a smart tactic. But I heard them stickies. I have a good headset. Okay, I heard that shit. That was a smart tactic, though. I'll give him that. I didn't fall for it. You ain't getting me with it. But drop your opinion, man, because I'm really curious. Being a griefer, you activate VIP work, you take out multiple cars, you take out other players in the lobby. It's just a very satisfying thing. Yeah, it may not be for everybody, essentially, right? But you never know until you try doing it, right? I know what I enjoy doing because I've done different things, right? I've even helped the grinders a long time ago, and if you don't believe me, I have videos and streams to prove that I used to help them out. Until we got everything stripped away from the tryhard and griefer part of the community is really when I started going absolutely crazy on these grinders. And you know what? I don't feel bad about doing it either. And I shouldn't feel bad about doing it, to be honest with you. Rockstar has taken away everything that we've enjoyed. So I'm like, hey, why do I need to sit here and allow them to do what they enjoy doing, right? Is he in a fucking... He is in a tortor. You greasy ass. I wish they'd make the tortor pop up on the map, man. The fact that they don't make that pop up on the map is crazy. But they've changed so many things, right? So you have to sit there and ask yourself, like, okay, do I sit here and complain about it? Because we have so many haters on live stream, so many haters on videos. Why are you doing this, ATA? You're no life. People are going after you. You need to go on an invite only session and fight tryhards that want to fight you back. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, come on, be honest. Like, first off, we don't even do 1v1s typically. I'm not a comp type player. I shouldn't say I'm not a comp type player because I used to run RNGs face to face. Used to play City competitively and stuff like that. But I've never been a beach player. Never. Airport wasn't even a thing until the Mark II sniper got broken. If you weren't playing back then you wouldn't know this, but the Mk2 sniper was not always a one-shot sniper, believe it or not. It's just one of those things that just so happened to not get fixed by Rockstar and just sat there lingering, and that's what we were left with. And so Airport, there it is. It was born, right? Airport before that was not a thing whatsoever. So there's a lot of differences, man. But griefing out here, you know, literally, in my opinion, and taking out the entire lobby, seeing your name pop up on the lobby list, the domination that you bring upon Los Santos, to me, is the fun part of doing it. That's a toxic, I don't know, satisfaction, I guess you want to call it. That's my way of enjoying it. It may not be you guys' way of enjoying it, but to me, in my opinion, that's the way that GTA should be played, because it is a toxic based game. If Rockstar did not build, everything that's in it is meant to be like that, whether you want to do it or not. But a lot of people starting nowadays, these grinders, these anti-griefers, they want you to think, they want other people to think that, like, hey, they're not supposed to be able to do what you want to do. You know, a lot of these people hiding invite only sessions, they don't, I mean, even Rockstar made it to where they can grind in their own sessions and do their own cargo. The whole point of that shit to begin with it blinking on the map, was supposed to be a challenge for you to go blow it up. And I know you might say, well, ATA, that's only $2,000. You don't get much from doing it. There's no satisfaction or enjoyment in doing them. Like, it's not about the $2,000. You see how much I got on this account? It ain't about $2,000 shit. It's about the fact of blowing stuff up and enjoying myself in GTA Online. That's why GTA Online is so unique, because you can do anything and everything that you want to do. Your ass out of that. Damn, bro flopped out that shit. And you know, I think if there was only like, if grinding was the only thing in GTA Online, I think it would have dried out so long ago. I think people love the fact of, I mean, even anti-griefers essentially grief in their own way. They just use jetpacks and scram jets, and they dive bomb with them and make it seem like they're not griefing, but yet they are. You know, I mean, everybody griefs in their own way, you know, whether you want to call it griefing or not griefing. I mean, think about it, like sitting there grinding for 10 hours a day. Like, who wants to sit there and do that shit? There are a lot of people that do that. But here's the thing. They should have started doing it a long time ago, right? That's the huge difference. Grinding in 2026 is very pointless, because guess what? We're all going to have to be doing that shit over again. I know Iron Veil is going to make his stupid comment and say, well, ATA, you're just a narcissist and you're going against what you're saying here. You don't make any sense. And I'm like, dude, how does that not make any sense? If you have a brain, that's literally the only type of sense that makes, is that you literally, we're all gonna have to start over. And it is like, he's probably the type of person to say, hey, you don't know what grinding's like. And I did that. But when I did it, it was just a lot cheaper in GTA Online doing it. And you didn't have as many options. You have more options now to grind than you did back then. But then again, 50 million got you, you know, you could have probably lasted 2-3 years with 50 million back then, you know? Just keeping it real. But a lot of people would just sit here and they don't understand that unless they played at that current moment in time. They would never understand that shit. So I don't know, everybody has their own opinion with it, you know. And in GTA 6 people would be like, hey, you know what, ATA was right. ATA was right about this shit, you know. And in 2026, you know, if you're not set up, because you got to think, man, almost 13 years, okay, that's more than some of you guys, if not close to the time you guys have been alive, right? Like half of your lifetime in GTA Online worth of time. So if you sit here and say, well, I just didn't know it was out, man, and I had no clue, and I just didn't know this, I didn't know that, well, you're probably just too damn young to play at that point, because there is nobody in this damn fucking world that didn't know GTA 5 was out if you were playing video games. Okay, I'm sorry, but let's just be real. I'm dead. I'm dead as fuck. Boy. You bum, lay down. She loves Antle. Yeah, Goofy. Like my fucking, you like my oppressor? Huh? You like that? Should have dropped BST first, Goofy. You should have dropped BST first, Goofy. Yeah, give me my 1-0. The fuck? Give me my 1-0. The fuck? She loves Antle. What the fuck? What kind of lame ass gamer tag is that? Yeah, drop your sticky, Goofy. Drop your sticky, Goofy. The fuck's wrong with him, man? But hey, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any videos or live streams. Come on, get your kill back. Come on, about to end the video. Get your lick back. Get your lick back. But yeah, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any videos or live streams. We'll leave it at that. And you guys have a good one. Peace.